pleasant morning to the respected judges and everyone who presents here. My name is ARISSA ZAHRA. Today, I would like to present you a story entitled The Honest Woodcutter. I hope you will enjoy it. Once upon a time, there lived a woodcutter. Every day, he went to work in the forest. One day, after working hard, the woodcutter decided to head home. He picked up his wooden axe and began walking. Soon, he heard the sound of rushing water. That's strange, he thought. I never heard the sound here before. Feeling thirsty, the woodcutter followed the sound. Through the trees, he can see a waterfall. It was falling into a deep pond with clear, sparkling water. Amazing, he thought. I never knew there was a pond here before. The woodcutter crouched down to take a drink. Suddenly, splash! He saw several ugly green frogs hop out of the pond. Then, he noticed something else. His axe was missing. Oh no! He looked around frantically. That was my only axe! I need it for work! His eyes landed on the pond. I guess I must have dropped it in the water. That was what made the splash. The woodcutter slumped down, holding his head in his hands. He didn't know how to swim, and he didn't have enough money to buy a new one. How will I work? He moaned. Excuse me, a voice said. Something fell into my pond. In front of him, a fairy was holding a glimmering silver axe. Is this your silver axe? The fairy asked. No, the woodcutter said. My axe fell into the pond, but that one isn't mine. The fairy slipped silently into the pond without making a ripple. Then she came back with another magnificent axe. Is this your golden axe? The fairy asked. The woodcutter shook his head. No, my axe was a simple old one made out of wood. I see, the fairy said. Then she disappeared again, then reappeared. Is this your wooden axe? The fairy asked. The woodcutter's face lit up. Yes, that's it! May I have it back, please? The fairy handed the wooden axe to the woodcutter. You are a very honest man. I would like to reward you for your honesty. For that, I shall give you the gold and silver axes. Thank you, the woodcutter said, with his face delighted by his good fortune. Back home, the woodcutter told his neighbor what had happened. Interesting. The man quickly grabbed a wooden axe and ran into the forest. Then, he saw the mysterious pond and hurled his axe into the water. For a while, nothing happened. Meanwhile, some ugly green frogs were sitting around the pond, staring at him. What are you looking at? The man said. Suddenly, the fairy appeared out of nowhere, holding a magnificent silver axe. Is this your silver axe? The fairy asked. Yes, that's it. I guess I must have dropped it. Lies, the fairy snapped. This is not your silver axe, and you did not drop it. You are a liar, and I don't like liars. For now, I will punish you. The man shook with fear. I'm sorry. Please don't. Zap! Now an ugly green frog sat in the man's place. The fairy smiled. Nothing good comes from lying. Honesty is always the best policy. That's the end of my story. The Honest Woodcutter. The moral of the story is, honesty is the best policy. When we are honest, we are rewarded, but When we lie, we may lose everything. Thank you.